Hi Sagittarius, welcome back. So Sagittarius, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind that it's a general reading, so the roles may be reversed. Feel free to flip them if you need to. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and my readings are timeless, so I just trust that when this finds you, it's for you. So Sagittarius, when I was meditating on your energy and seeing what messages were coming through, I heard the song Crazy. I don't know if that's the name of it. Crazy, crazy for feeling so lonely. Specifically that part, crazy for feeling so lonely. And I got that song and was the title. It was also part of the title for, I believe, the Cancerian reading. So if you have Cancer in your birth chart or dealing with one, you might also want to check that reading out. But I got kind of this uncomfortable vibe. So some of you might, and they also showed me, sorry, not to jump around, but they also showed me someone washing their face and just like looking in the mirror, you know, like closely analyzing their face. And I don't know, there's a message here about loving yourself the way that you are, Sagittarius. Don't be tearing yourself apart, or there's like this dis-ease in the energy, this uneasiness for whatever reason. And it could be around self-image, you know, or something to deal with the face. But it could also be, you know, related to this connection, like a sense of uneasiness here or uncomfortableness for whatever reason. So I can tell this is going to be a very specific reading already. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some cards out and see where this is headed. Sagittarius. Ooh, too many cards. I knew that was coming. One card, Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, what is going on with you guys? Okay, I can't be here for 3 hours. You have the card of communication and your card, love, and Virgo energy here, so I'll take note of that. There might be communication around your love life during this time frame. Obviously, it's a you versus them reading. And it could be dealing with a Sag or a Virgo, but it doesn't have to be. Let me get one card. Just one card. Ah, yes, the moon. Piscean energy for some of you. This is all about your feelings, Sagittarius. Some of you are all up in your feelings, okay? This could be a very instinctual energy. Pay attention to your intuition, as that is definitely guiding you. But this is also about your comfort zone, your home, your family, your habits. And it does talk about your self-image here. And interestingly enough, it talks about the gut and digestion. So for some reason, that's being highlighted as well. I heard don't eat your emotions. Some of you might be eating out of comfort, or, you know, it's around New Year's when I'm recording this. So, you know, it could be that you're finding comfort in indulgence, okay? There's nothing wrong with, like, getting satisfaction out of substance, food, whatever, but it depends on why you're doing it. If it's to self-soothe, you might want to take a look at that. If it's for the enjoyment of it, that's a bit different, right? So, wow. Some of you might be also kind of feeling a little bit more introverted. Some of you might not feel like being out and about. You might want your privacy right now or your safe zone, okay? So, let's see what your overall energy is. The High Priestess. That's a very intuitive energy. Also a very emotional energy. Wow. Okay, you steady want to get lots of cards, but I can't take all of these. I'll keep that one. The Emperor, the Tower, Scorpio, Aries energy, and the Three of Cups. Some of you could have reconciliation around any of those zodiac signs, or Something surprising, if nothing else, that you may be feeling or finding out during this time frame. This reading is really all over the place already, so I feel that the energy is a bit all over the place, meaning like emotionally you might be, I don't know, dealing with a lot of different things all at the same time, or it just feels that way. The person you're connecting with, they are in the Emperor. So this person's trying to keep a brave face. Look at this guy's face. Guy, girl, it doesn't matter. This is a general reading, but it's pretty stern. Okay, so this person's trying to stay in control of how they feel, or if nothing else, how they express how they feel. So let's go into the recent past and get more details around the Sagittarius. We're going to look at what led up to the now moment, how you perceive each other, how you feel underneath it all, your hopes, and most likely future outcome. So, recent past energy for Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, the Tower. See, that wanted to come out and I put it back. Okay, Scorpio energy for some of you. It's just this sense of uneasiness. You know, things might feel very erratic, especially on an emotional level, okay? Okay, the Eight of Wands. This is about the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm getting that there's a lot to the story, whatever this is that I'm picking up on. So much so that the cards just want to tell me the whole story. But I just feel like it's messy, whatever this is. And this is going to be one of those readings that's all for you or probably all not. So there is this energy in the recent past, Sagittarius, of like surprising communication or something that I heard, you knocked me off of my feet now, baby. So that might have knocked you off your feet, knocked you off your rocker, you know, or just a lot of disturbance in the energy. As I'm hearing disturbed, it's like feeling disturbed in your energy as well. And kind of wanting to escape that feeling or escape whatever situation that may have been. Some of you might have surprised someone with what you had to say or how you were feeling, but it's like it was time. You know what I'm saying? You might have been holding yourself back and waiting for the right time, but I just feel like it's about time is what I'm hearing. Okay, so some of you are still suppressing this and it's about time that you kind of move forward with something here. There's this sense here, Sagittarius, of taking a good look at, you know, where this frustration is coming from, where all of this emotion is coming from. In a way, it is helping to empower you to take a deeper look at what it is that you want out of relationships or what it is that you want out of a partner for yourself. So everything coming in for a reason, right? So let's go into the recent past of the person you're connecting with. I keep hearing deep state. I don't even know what that means. Is that like a political thing? Ew, politics, gross. Deep state. Some of you have been dealing with a deep state of depression, or you're connecting with someone who maybe struggles with that. And that could be past energy, could be current. It's going to be different for each of you. What is this person's recent past energy? The Wheel, the Three of Wands, Four of Wands, Two of Swords, Five of Wands. So the Wheel is out twice. So again, timing being really important. There could be karma as well around this connection, okay, or a karmic lesson that is to be learned or has been learned recently here. There's definitely seems to be some like repetitiveness, and I often see like that when it comes to karmic connections, right? This person is trying to look to their future. They're in this space where, or at least they have been, of wanting to have more fun in their life, and yet they have the blinders on. So it's like this person is looking forward to like having a good time, right? But all they get instead is the after effects of that. It's like the good time gone, or they have a good time and then it doesn't result in a good outcome or something like that. You know, there's something about like this person not being able to see how their internal struggle is playing out into relationships. And like, I get a sense of like this person like either downplaying that, or there's like, okay, I'm just going to cover it up with a good time. It's time for this person to move past that behavior, but I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty as to how to go about that. This person has a lot of competing desires that are making it difficult for them to see clearly. Okay, so let's go into perception and how you see each other. Keep in mind that perception is in the eye of the beholder, right? So it may be how you see it, but it may not be how this person sees it. But we'll start there. Perception for Sagittarius. The moon. Wow, you've got the moon out twice. Piscean energy for some of you. Dang, Sagittarius. Your energy is popping. Okay, the Chariot, Cancerian energy, the Knight of Swords. There is definitely a major focus on communication right now. Okay, maybe even like unexpected communication coming in. All right, give me one more card. Could be around this relationship, but it could also be around your home or your family structure. So some of you have been keeping something to yourself emotionally, you know, but I feel like it's time now to either release something or to communicate something, and I feel it coming in the energy. And before I started the reading, I was getting two different songs. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Phil Collins, right? I think. And then the other one was Annie Lennox, Sweet Dreams, which I get those songs a lot because they're meaningful to me as a reader. But both of those is like intuitively like feeling the nudge, right? And maybe even coming through the dream state or the meditative state, and like just kind of feeling that it's the right time, or something about the right timing here. When it comes to how you see this person, you might have a lot of deep emotion for this person, but you also question your own emotions a lot, Sagittarius, and you may be like, there's something questionable here, okay? I'm hearing the words moral support or a sense of support. Some of you needing that or providing that. Like there's something that's coming in that's making you question your emotions. I feel this person wanting stability, but like you question if that's possible. Let's get into this person's perception then. Sagittarius. 9 of Wands. 2 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. I keep getting like 500 cards. Okay, not 500. But you know what I mean. Alright, the Star and the 4 of Swords, Aquarian energy for some of you. This person is guarded, but yet they feel a deep connection here, soulmate type of energy, and they're having trouble letting go of that. They think about this a lot. They still have a lot of hopes tied around this connection. They may also be dreaming about it, or they have a lot of hope here that's tied up. And I don't know why I keep getting the word tied up. It's like a big knot in my stomach kind of feeling. This person may view you, Sagittarius, as being hot-tempered. Oh, okay, that came out of nowhere, or they could be. But definitely, they know that your walls are high, you know. Like this person knows that you tend to keep your emotional walls pretty high. Most Sagittariuses do. It's just kind of a part of being a Sag, you know, and my Sag is in, my Venus is in Sag, so I can relate to that. But they view you as someone important to them, that they know that it's not easy to get to you, but they still think about and have hope that maybe there will be healing or some sort of connection here. You know when someone tries to like use external means to distract them from thinking about what it is that they truly want? That's what this person does. I feel tiredness, like a heaviness. It almost feels like a blanket or something over my face. And there's the face image again, or message again. So let's go into the emotional space, Sagittarius, and see what's going on there, okay, in the emotional space for my Sagittarius. The Lovers in the reverse, the 10 of Swords. Again, y'all got a lot to say, but I don't got a lot of time, so look at all these cards. Let me just a few cards. 6 of Pentacles. What are they giving to? Okay. Temperance. Okay, so there's this message here, Sagittarius, about, like, see, the thing is that you want to be generous. I feel that there's this part of you that naturally wants to give chances, or wants to give the benefit of the doubt, let's say that. But there's a lot of walls up. There's a lot of emotional walling off going on, and that could be on your part. I'm feeling it on your part, but it could be this person's. That's not allowing for that. And it could be you have very good reason for that. Maybe it's a protective mechanism, you know, take it as it resonates, but that's kind of what I'm feeling here. The Lovers in the reverse is like, if you felt this person was a twin flame soulmate, you might have changed your mind. Some of you may have been like, this is too damn exhausting. Like, it shouldn't be this hard. And that is your sign. And no, it shouldn't be. You know, it really shouldn't be. Relationships that are naturally, that are good for you, I should say, that are in your highest alignment, usually flow pretty easily, okay? But it also determines how in alignment you are, you know, as to what you're going to attract out of a partner. So keep in mind that as well. If you're out of alignment, you're going to attract that out of other people, or attract people that are also out of alignment, you know? If it's not the twin flame type of thing, it's like you're having a hard time deciding on something, maybe about this connection, and the back and forth is just like totally freaking exhausting. And it's like, give, don't give. Worth it, not worth it. You know, like there's a lot of that energy going on. And in the meantime, I feel your emotional walls are pretty high. As you're kind of vetting this on a deep level, okay? Let's see what this person's emotions are, what's going on in their emotional space. Page of Wands. Ten of Swords. Oh, you both have the Ten of Swords. I get a sense that if you're not currently with this person, I feel like someone wants another go or a chance or whatever. They're holding out for that. I feel like it's this person, but it could be interchangeable. And the other person is like, you know, or hesitant or resistant to that. But let's see. Emotions, Page of Swords, Ten of Swords, Queen of Cups, Page of Swords. So, again, this person is, like, being inspired, right, to some sort of change to help, like, clear this energy out. And very emotional energy showing up, even in this person's energy. It's like Spirit's trying to give them inspiration and new ideas to help them figure out what makes them feel good, because they have some sort of internal struggle going on, Sagittarius, that they're trying to cover up, you know, by like going out or like keeping themselves busy, or maybe even like overindulging, eating their feelings, substances, things like that, you know. But they're hopeful. In their mind, they're hopeful. You know, in their mind, they want like reciprocity, or they want what they're wishing for, okay? And so Spirit is trying to guide this person emotionally towards that. And they might be finally listening to their emotions, because I feel in the past that this person was trying to block out their emotions, and, you know, that wasn't working. And so now they're in this more open space where they're willing to maybe listen, that they're willing to maybe feel whatever it is that they didn't want to feel here. So let's go into the hopes. Sorry, I keep playing with my hair. Don't mind me. Just a tick I have. So hopes. I feel like very distracted as well. Okay, so you could feel that as well. As I say that, the Two of Swords comes out. Okay, hello distractions. You really want to just, I feel, make a decision and stick with it. Some of y'all are getting to that space of like, I cannot stand not knowing or not, you know, having that clarity. And that's really what you're hoping for, you know, is to uncover, to come out of that fogginess, to uncover something for some of you. What's this person's hopes? the Judgment card in the reverse. So this person wants you to stop judging them if you've been judging them, or maybe they want to release themselves from harshly judging themselves. That's a possibility as well. So I'm getting release me. I want to be released from something. And then I hear, I know your pain. Why do you lock yourself up in these chains? You've got no one to blame for your unhappiness. You got yourself into your own mess. That could be how you feel. Or maybe how this person feels. That would be something a Saggy would say. You did this to yourself, you know? But that could be, you know, this person could be beating themselves up though. So they may feel like this person may need to own that they kind of got themselves into this, you know. Because I heard owning it. Somebody could be owning it. All right, so let's go into the most likely future outcomes, Sagittarius, and keep in mind all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will. This card wanted to come out twice. It's the Devil, Capricorn energy for some of you. So let's see, most likely, where's this headed? 8 of Cups. Wow. That song could not be more accurate than to what cards I just pulled out. I know your pain. Why do you lock yourself up in these chains? You know? There is something here that's really freaking toxic, and you know it's toxic. And it's on an emotional level that you need to let go or walk away from. And once you do, you're going to feel so much better. Like, this is not forever energy. This is just a blip in time. This could be just one day, you know, but some of you have been carrying this for way too long. 9 to 10 months for some of you. 9 to 10 days, 9 to 10 years, who knows? But those numbers in specific might be Sagittarius, Capricorn season as well. But it's like, you can break these chains here. And it's not what you think. It's not by doing some big movement or action, although some of you are feeling called to do that and maybe will, but it's more to do with how you're thinking and feeling about it. The internal work. Some of you, like, it's like wanting to unload this heavy burden energy. Not wanting the struggle. Just feeling like this isn't worth the struggle. Okay? So some of you are breaking the chains and moving into the sun energy, which is more hopeful, more optimism. More of a passionate energy versus an emotional energy. It's like Spirit is not asking you to give up on your desires. Spirit is asking you to give up the emotional struggle that's preventing you from attaining your desires. And in order to alleviate that, you've got to do some digging. You got to go within and ask yourself, why do I feel the way that I feel? What am I thinking about that's causing these emotions? Is this something I can tolerate, or is this something that I need to change? And then go from there, you know? Let's see this person's most likely future outcome. There's a Temperance card. It flipped and then went back in. 9 of Pentacles. Some of you, if you've been doing the inner work, the hard work, it's paying off during this time frame as you're starting to kind of leave some of this fixed energy in the past. 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. Wow, the 10 of Swords. Sorry, 10 of Wands in the reverse. So you had the 10. See, this person, it has released the struggle of, you know, trying to... Let me get my words right. Give me one more on the 10 of Wands. Let me get my mind right for a second, okay? It's a very complicated reading. This person is doing the internal work. They're finally getting to this space of listening to their emotions. And this is helping to, it's like a sense of relief or alleviate some of this heaviness here. This person sees you as someone very important to them, a twin flame soulmate, or they just may feel drawn to the connection for whatever reason. Like this person, I keep hearing like, I don't want to create more work. This could be a new energy coming in, let me say that, okay? Someone coming in that you're connecting with that kind of wants to help you, like a very helpful energy. Could be, you know, whatever. But it could also be this person is kind of changing on an emotional level, and it's helping them to reach some sort of conclusion about the connection that is allowing them to kind of release this baggage and then open themselves up to new ideas, new love, new fresh energy. This person is opening up, and at the same exact time, you're releasing something. I'm hearing like, don't make this harder than it needs to be, and don't overcomplicate this, because I feel that I probably could have done like 3 readings in one. I probably could be on here for like 3 hours. Some of y'all, it's like you're overcomplicating this and like overthinking it maybe. Just listen to your intuition, Sagittarius. What are your feelings telling you? Okay, feelings are a manifestation of thoughts. So thought, which creates our reality, the first manifestation that becomes evident to us through that is the emotional reaction to the thought. Pay attention to, what have you been giving a lot of focus to? What types of thoughts? Are they self-limiting thoughts, or are they empowering thoughts? Because you create your reality through that, and your emotions are going to let you know, based on how you feel, if you're creating something that you really gonna like, or you're creating trouble and something you're really not gonna like. It's like rumble strips on the highway. Spirit always lets you know when you start to rumble in your emotions and things get rocky, that you're getting ready to go off the beaten path here. And so use that as your guidance to redirect your focus. What are you thinking? And if they're not thoughts that feel good, that empower you, they're not worth considering much longer, okay? So, let's see what the law of attraction has to say here, Sagittarius. Oh my gosh, I cannot. I'm going to be extra for a minute. I'm just kidding. It says feeling negative emotions means I'm launching request. This is exactly, to a T, what I was just saying. Let me read this to you. As more people observe hardship and strike a tense, resistant pose and therefore disallow their own well-being, others use them as their reason to do the same. And in a very short time, a very negative pattern of resistance can sweep through the population. The good news in this scenario is that in every moment that every person is feeling negative emotion, vibrational requests for more abundance and good feeling emotions are heard clearly and responded to. So again, I mean, this card is just kind of reiterating what I just said. Pay attention to what you're giving thought to. It's really easy to gain momentum in negative thinking patterns because our thoughts are like sticky. They and once we get something going, once we get a dialogue going in our brain, like attracts like. So then if you start thinking negatively about one thing, all of a sudden before the day is over, law of attraction has reminded you about, you remember that bad thing and then that bad thing, and then do you remember that, and you're going to get momentum going that you don't like. And the best way to stop the momentum is awareness and meditation. Meditation, so you can stop the thought and clear that, and then you have a new vibration where you can start attracting different thoughts. And so that would be my advice if you find yourself in that space of like, oh, I don't like the way I'm thinking. I don't like the way that I'm feeling. Stop, meditate 10-15 minutes, clear your mind and your energy fields. When you come out of it, the first thing you want to give focus to is something that you can show appreciation and gratitude. And now you're going to start attracting thoughts that are like that thought. Then you'll be thinking like, oh, you know what? I'm really grateful for that, and I'm grateful for that. And I remember that one time that worked out for me, you see? So you have to learn how to change your patterns via the way that you think. So zodiac signs you could be dealing with: Sagittarius, Pisces, Gemini, Leo, Aries, Aquarius, another Sagittarius, Aries again, Libra, Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Gemini again, Cancer, Pisces, Virgo. Those are the primary zodiac signs I am seeing, but keep in mind, you could be dealing with any zodiac sign. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram as well for more fun stuff. I do have videos over there. Tarot Time with Dana is the name of all of my pages, and it's all linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very best, Sagittarius. And until next time, my friends. Namaste. Bye.